Hi, good afternoon. Nice to meet you. My name is Tricia Carey, and I'm Chief Commercial Officer at Renewcell. And joining me today is
Michelle. Hi guys, I'm Michelle Bondulich. I'm a communication coordinator at Renewcell, and I work with the brand CIRCULOSE in social media and communications.
great. So we're here today to tell you more about circularity and what we're working on. So we know that fashion has a lot of issues, and it's time for fashion to change. Season after season, we've been dealing with challenges around climate change, biodiversity, pollution, water, chemical, energy issues. And now there are a lot of initiatives around how the industry can change. And what we're looking at today is how we can also look at the changes that need to happen within circularity. So let's talk more about the industry and see what's happening. The overall amount of fibers that are produced every year is about 110 million tons. When we look at this, majority of that is polyester, followed by cotton, and then man-made cellulosics, which are viscose, modal, and lyocell. As the population continues to grow to over 8 billion people on the planet, we will need more fibers to support all of the materials that are needed. And with that will come increases within all of these categories. And we see that there will be an increase in the amount of man-made cellulosic fibers that are produced every year. Typically, man-made cellulosic fibers like viscose, modal, and lyocell come from wood pulp from trees, but we offer a different solution. So too, that there are a lot of policy changes that are happening with the European Union as well as ability, meaning that retailers and brands will be held responsible for garments even when consumers are done using them. So what will happen and how will we manage all of this? Next slide. Michelle, why don't you tell us about circulose?
So what our material is called, it's circulose. Circulose is a dissolving pulp made 100% from textile waste, like worn out cheese and production scraps. It's used to make staple fiber or filament viscose, lyocell, moda, acetate, or other types of man-made cellulosic fibers. So
Renewcell is the producer of circulose, and we have our factory in northern Sweden. And if you'd like to see more how we change textiles, so we are recycling cotton in order to make a new fiber. So Michelle, if you want to share some of the pictures that we can show this transformation.
So at the very beginning, the waste comes into the factory, baled up, as you can see, all different types of garments and production scraps. After this, we go through a shredding process. So all the scraps and fabrics get shredded to really, really small pieces. All the metals, zippers, buttons get removed. And then we go into a wet process, the pulping process. This is our chemical step. So this is when we turn it into its pure cellulose. And after this comes the drying process. So this is our circulose product. Everything gets dried into sheets, and this is what we send off to be turned into fibers and then spun into yarn and enter and weave into the supply chain of the textile industry.
I mean, this is what we make. We keep it very simple, and we are closing the loop. So we work with collectors and sorters to get textile waste, and we can use denim. Actually, we're very happy to use denim because it has a high percentage of cotton. As Michelle, you like to say, it's our favorite food is to use denim as an input. We can manage indigo. We, within the shredding process, can handle the buttons, zippers, rivets, all the metal components we can separate. And then in the end, what we are producing is just this, which is sheets of cellulose, which are then used to produce new fiber by fiber producers around the world. And then it is used to make yarns, fabrics, and eventually go into your favorite products, including denim. So Michelle, tell us more about the benefits of circulose. What makes us unique?
So what makes us unique is that we are 100% recycled. Circulose is made 100% from textile waste. Circulose is 100% recyclable back into Circulose, and Circulose's next generation high quality look and feel, which means you as a consumer wearing Circulose won't notice the difference between virgin material and Circulose. You can look and feel however you want with Circulose. Here's a little video of how Circulose is transformed and then can be seen on runways. So this is in our factory. A very long drying process. And onto the runway.
So from recycling cotton to the runway, we do this at our production facility in Sweden, which we opened earlier this year. That's a great picture that you can see of the factory. And from there, this is the first industrial scale facility to be able to produce 100% recycled clothing into dissolving pulp. So this pulp is then used by fiber producers, and then they sell that fiber to spinners, including denim producers around the world. Our Circulose has even been worn by celebrities like Kylie Jenner, wearing jade cropper here. I'll let you continue, Michelle, and tell us more about some of the brands that are using Circulose.
So we have such a wide variety of brands using Circulose, so it's basically available for everyone. If you want to wear it, it's out there. You can see one of our first launches with H&M is the blue dress in the top middle by the pool, which is a flowy dress, but we've also had collaborations with Zara, jade cropper, and even Levi's. They made their classic 501s with Circulose, sold them as a regular pair of jeans, and no one felt the difference. Just a better pair. That shows you that Circulose really reaches the quality that you expect it to be. Tommy Hilfiger has launched some looks, Calvin Klein as well, Pangaea made some knit pieces, and Ganni is also a long collaborator, replacing their virgin materials with Circulose. And here you can see our factory up in the north of Stockholm. It's in the middle of Sweden, and last year we inaugurated in November and basically took over an old paper mill factory because the paper demand went down. It was perfect timing of us wanting to grow, and we took it over, which means we refurbished the older machines. We kept people working there. The infrastructure was there, which made it very easy for us to ramp up and build Renewcell 1. The factory is running 100% from renewable energy, and we will be producing in the ramp up 120,000 tons per year. So what makes Renewcell unique? We recycle 100% textile waste and make it into Circulose. It's interchangeable. We are at industrial scale. We have our branded product that can weave its way into every garment, and there's existing demand. The fashion industry is growing and growing, and we're here to make it circular.
That's a great picture of the factory on a sunny day versus the cold winter months. You can also read quite a bit about Circulose and what we're working on through global press. We had an amazing article in the New York Times at the end of last year that highlighted a lot of the challenges that the industry faces and what are some of the solutions. Because will we ever be able to recycle our clothes like an aluminum can? And we know that in order for recycling to happen at a large scale, we need to have ease of access. So that's why it's very important for us that we can show how we can work within existing supply chains while creating some new systems within the circular economy.
There in the background, you can also see some shredded denim that turns into Circulose. All right.
We'd love to learn more about what you think about Circulose. You can reach us. You can find out more through scanning this code. You can also find quite a bit of information on our website. It's CIRCULOSE, just type in CIRCULOSE, and you can look at some of our recent product launches. We also launched a supplier network in July. And within this network, you'll find more than a dozen denim suppliers from around the world. We'd love to continue to expand and add more denim suppliers. You can find some within the Americas, like Cone Denim, but also throughout Turkey and Pakistan, as well as China and India. So you can find denim sourced globally, but we would love to continue to grow and work with more denim producers and see how we can make fashion circular together. And let's start by making it denim circular. Michelle, anything else you want to add?
Just follow us on our journey and spread the word. Let's make fashion circular with CIRCULOSE. Thanks so much.